the Twitch one open? My
Yes.
channel? Okay. So
Yes.
if you can hear yourself, and you can hear me, hopefully, then everything should be all right.
Okay.
Everything should be all right.
That's okay. I did hear myself like answer you, so that's good. Good start.
Okay.
Good start.
Okay. I'm gonna have to close up my own Twitch because I just have this open, and I guess you just have to mute yours, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go ahead and post that to the Twitters. I know. Hey, Corin. Wow, you got on there before you even
Hey.
posted it to
Wow.
the to Twitter.
Surprise.
How's it going? Yeah, I'm just setting up a couple more things here. Um, Maybe I should put this to Discord as well. Although I guess like not many people would check it out. I don't think.
Um,
I guess still do it
could be
though.
worth it anyways if there's like some Fire Emblem people, maybe.
Neon might pop in.
Yeah. I mean, this is like his favorite, so I would assume, probably, hopefully. I see. Doing good here,
Go.
personally, anyways.
Okay, I'll just throw that in there. Oh hey, Cyanize, you're here too. How's it going? Yeah, my logo is like after I made like the hummingbird logo, I was like, this looks a lot like Twitter. I hope it doesn't get too confused with others. That's not the point. I hope it's not like too similar. I try to make it different.
It does face the other way. So
Yeah,
I think it's definitely different enough.
yeah. That thing. I've always had it been a hummingbird, but then I kind of adjusted the design to be a little more standoutish, like with the tails that are on the bottom. Um,
Yeah,
that's an actual breed of hummingbird, actually.
with
It's
Sparkletail.
yeah, the spatule tail. Like they have
Oh,
at least two crazy looking like tails that are kind of like antennas that stick out on the sides, and it was like it's so
oh,
cool. So actual
very nice.
behind the scenes lore. But for anyone
Adding
who,
to the lore of Evernight Studio.
oh, pretty much. But anyways, for anyone that's just joining, um, thank you for showing up. Whether you're watching this live or after I've uploaded this probably to my YouTube, I'm here with the lovely Kristen.
Hey,
I helped make her. We did a commission for her banner last time, and now she wanted to go ahead and jump on to this one too. Because I put a poll up for which three houses character that got their brave design for the Choose Your Legends would receive their banner on stream, or at least have me design them on stream. And of course, Edelgard won. So the Adrestian Empire conquering yet again. So let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and whoops. Let's go ahead and hide this right here. I did a little bit, just a very small amount already. I just wanted to like have an idea of how I was gonna start this off before I did anything. So,
oh, so fancy.
yeah, it's gonna have like a similar vibe to the rest of my Fire Emblem ones. That one's just kind of like if you've seen any of my other Fire Emblem designs, they have like the little design going down here in the corner. Um,
Hmm.
I'll probably just very quickly go on to showing how I did that because I don't want to start completely from like in the middle. Let's see here.
Oh no, he put it on Twitter for sure. It was like soon after the stream
Mm-hmm.
for my banner.
Yeah, yeah. That poll was on for about like a day and a half. I had it on there. Uh, Claude was second place, I believe. He was
Yeah.
getting up there. I kind of wanted to do one of the guys, either Dimitri or Claude, but the people have spoken,
Yeah.
and here we are. It's weird. This is actually the first time I've done a like wallpaper design on the stream. I've always done like banners so far, which kind of fit the screen a bit better. But yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
this is the first time I'm actually making it like this instead. Which is ironic because I'm mostly more known for doing like your banners for your phones and all that, wallpaper backgrounds and everything.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let me see here. So if I take these off, let's see. So I had Edelgard, threw her on here, resized her a bit so that she would kind of not be in the way of any kind of like interface that's up on the top, because usually up here we have like your timestamps, your dates, and all that. So it's always a struggle to make sure that everything is like not in the way down here, while still having like enough of the effect showing. And so I have her on here. A I always use a drop shadow of some sort, but for this one, and for probably more as I go on, I'm using the one that's not the special art, because if I did it with the special art, it'll have all these artifacts, all the effects going on in the background, and that's just a little bit more distracting. So if I have just her art, her weapon, it's a little bit less chaotic in the background, at least to me, anyways. So we'll
I'm
have.
like, wait, I don't get it. Okay, now I get it. Oh, I see.
I guess it's not
Yeah,
too
that's probably a
noticeable
good choice.
unless I shove it around a bit, like this right here, that drop shadow. There's a bunch of different ways to do the drop shadow. Like I could just go in here on double click drop shadow and just kind of, if I exaggerate it a bit, just kind of do it this way. But if you do it like this, there is a bunch of like those little artifacts and effects that are going around, like the swish down here, the little bits and parts over here, which, I mean, I guess that could be okay, but I'm gonna end up making this a little bit more chaotic with everything else that's I'm gonna add to the background. So I'm just leaving that as it is and just doing her instead. So this is just my version of a drop shadow.
Is this the third Edelgard? Yes,
Yeah.
unless you know the other one.
It,
That's the fourth, kind of, but yeah,
oh,
this is,
technically,
yeah.
we have young Edelgard with um although no, they all have an axe. They all use an axe, but we have young
Right?
Edelgard who's infantry, the legendary Edelgard, which has her armor and Amir, and then this one, which is the Choose Your Legends version with her advanced class outfit and Flower Hot Claire, I believe it's called.
Yeah. So
But
this is Edelgard's personal promotion class, so no one else in the game gets this outfit or gets this class for her, which is
mm-hmm,
what the boys are based off of as
yeah,
well. And then Lysithea got like the Gremory class because that's just like the best class for her, I guess. Probably. That's
it's
what I
like
did for her every single time. So
it's like the highest class magic class basically, or something like that.
plus the fancy hat.
And the hat, always better with a hat. Let's see. I think I just used the pen tool, didn't I? So if I just take this, if I just move that, I just pretty much clicked around here, made a shape. Um, Boom. Close that off. Get this on here. New layer. I just filled this in with a default black. And then I always do like another accent, which is what you would see right here. Um, I would just do like another shape, or I would copy this one and drag it over and make it just like I'll probably change the color as it goes along. But as for this one, I think, let me just do. Did I make a gradient already? Oh, that looks good for blue lines, but we're not doing the blue lines. Oops.
Yeah, I
Gonna get the maroon
I
on here.
sort of kind of wish that one of the deer won the poll instead. Not because like I'm real biased, because the golden deer are my favorite house, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted to see how you would do the banner or do the wallpaper with the added extra colors of the special art. Because Claude, for anyone who hasn't seen Claude's special attack art, the end of his bow is like glowing blue pretty much. So it's just like a totally different added color for him, and then Lysithea gets like the moon, basically.
Yeah,
Um, so I kind of would like to see how you did that, but I understand like Edelgard was the highest voted of this
yeah,
CYL, and I'm pretty sure she's like top three ever of any CYL. So I can understand why she won.
yeah. Everyone loves their Black Eagles.
Yeah.
But oh well. I mean, I'm a fan of all of them to some degree, and I'm not like biased towards anyone or the other. Like some people really don't like some characters because of the choices they make in the story, which I understand. But I mean, as far as the morality goes, your morals go, everyone has like I think I mentioned before, like everyone has like something that's right and wrong about it, and that makes for an interesting
Yeah.
dynamic in the game.
Oh, bye, Cyanize. Cyanize? I hope I
Cyanides? Oh,
didn't butcher that.
oh yeah, I'll upload these to my own YouTube channel. I'll maybe I'll link that in my Twitter later on. But yeah, the previous ones I've done, those were all recorded and saved in there. This one will be added to maybe in a day or so. So yeah, no worries. But thanks for stopping by.
I guess for the axe that she has, I guess that's the name in Three Houses when you like refine the rusted weapon, I think. Because I remember listening to like predictions videos and people are like, oh, she's gonna get like flower hot clerk, and I'm like, how do you know it's gonna be called flower? Which I guess makes sense because it's like crimson flower, but I still was
Yeah.
like, how do you know? Because I did not refine the bronze weapons or the rusted weapons.
Yeah, that was. I think you get them from a specific chapter or so. I think you get those rusted
I,
weapons from like monsters, and they turn into like
yeah,
the Arcanae or Regalia.
I
So,
remember. Oh, I don't know if I'm thinking of Three
hmm.
Houses or I'm also thinking of Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but I'm pretty sure one of those two has Nidhogg, which is Inez's personal bow from Sacred Stones. One of
Oh
those two
yeah.
games has it, and I'm like, oh my God! I was very excited.
Oh,
I can't remember which game it is though.
I'm pretty sure Eleonora gets that. I'm pretty because like in that game, there's so many different kinds of like callbacks to other games and other
Yeah.
items like that. Like like someone I think was it Iski gets like the Soul Kari, which is Lynn's weapon. That
Oh,
was like yeah, a bunch of different like callbacks like that. So I thought that was pretty
yeah.
cool.
Someone gets Ragnell, either Ragnell or Alondite, I'm pretty sure, and I'm like, that's not what it looks like.
They're like, what are you doing, Atlas? This will be a pretty dark. Okay, I gotta bring in some crazy backgrounds over here. Hang on.
So, do you have a special template for how you decide on the size of the wallpaper?
Yeah, I do have a template specifically for the Fire Emblem backgrounds. Those ones, I think it's it's pretty much a kind of a middle size between all kinds of like mobile backgrounds that I've seen online. Um, I try to make something so that everyone can have at least the main focus in the center. So I try to center the character's face and designs going around it. Um, More or less, it works out. Sometimes they're a little bit difficult to to work with, just because
Yeah,
there's so many different kinds of like resolutions and backgrounds. Um, but yeah, I try to keep a set template if I can, if it's possible. Oh yeah, Corin, I have I have like a bunch of silly videos that I've done in the past just because I had nowhere else where to put them. I did like I noticed because I have my amiibo lined up to the way that they are in the character select screen in Smash Brothers Ultimate. So Mega Man and Wii Fit Trainer are right next to each other, and if you slide Wii Fit Trainer close enough, she perfectly covers Mega Man's arm cannon, just like
oh,
just like stop. It's like the perfect height, and that's I
Nice.
just made a stupid video about that. I don't know. It was just a tiny thing I did.
I remember your unboxing for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and like you open the case and just I think Reincarnation starts
It's just
playing. That
like,
was very
why
funny.
does he die? And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I had not much else to do at the time. Those were easier times.
Yeah.
But now I can put actual things up, like mostly my time lapses, as well as these vods, these videos now.
Yeah.
So that's thankfully something I can do a little more um, consistently now. Let me throw this on here. Okay. So we're giving Edelgard a background. We're going to use this fractal C4D crazy made
Oh,
design.
yes.
I'm going to
More
see.
fancy things. Whoa, look at that.
Let's see here.
Wow.
Linear light. Some people say, dude, that's cheating. You're just putting images and backgrounds and calling it a day. I try not to. I try to make it so that it's actually something that's, designed, not just put in and you call it a day
Yeah.
as much as I can. So I'm wondering, I might use the same background for the other Choose Your Legend just so there's some kind of consistency. But at the moment, we're just doing it like this. Hello, Neon.
Hi,
How's it
Neon.
going? Oh, you did? If you did see that one, yeah, it's like me cautiously opening the game and it just keeps on screaming reincarnation at me. I have no idea what the inspiration was it there is to do that, but there it is. Same thing for like the one I did for Pokemon where it's just like the character spinning in like every location.
Oh my God, I love that
That
one.
was ridiculous.
That was so funny.
And it has like that. I forgot that that song was like memed because it has like the what was the ferret Pokemon just walking around and it plays that song in the background.
Um, oh jeez.
It's like the evolution of Sentret. Why am I forgetting the
Turret?
name? Yeah,
Turret?
yeah. Oh, it must be Ferret. Yeah, that one. There's like a meme of that the song that plays. It's like Accumula Town or something. Maybe is that from Black or White?
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm getting into the
Oh,
point where
you're
it's just
just
like
spinning the shapes
I'm
to
just like
me.
I'm like talking and not designing and just like oh no, it's happening already. Woo! What do I do with this?
Yay!
I'll figure out where to put this eventually. I just
Whoa!
have to extend.
Jivey, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, guys.
Whoa! Hey Jivey, what's up? Thank you for coming by. Thanks for the raid. Wow. I am shook. I'm still learning what all this stuff does. I'm still a little bit new with Twitch. I'm just kind of like raids, right?
Were you guys playing the Splatfest? Or was it more Overwatch? Or was it Goose Game? Because I see honking.
You guys honking over here? Oops.
Fantastic.
Make this soft light.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
okay. I'm like, wait a
I
minute.
gotcha. I'm just designing here with Kristen, who so generously decided to join me here today.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on again.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm a little more comfortable doing this when there's someone else to chat to, because then I get like just dead silence. Like, what the hell am I even talking about now?
That was me like last time. I feel like I definitely just kind of let you design the banner and just let you like have at it. And I'm just here like ranting about uh Three Houses stuff and Faye stuff.
You can totally do that today too, because now we're actually in theme. Because last time we had Chun Li and we're talking about
True.
like Fire Emblem.
Yeah. That's real pretty so far. Ooh, wow. Making meth in the game. Yeah, okay.
Wow, are you serious? There's like 15 people in here right now. I haven't had that many yet, and I'm like, "Hello guys, how you doing?" So I'm always doing some kind of graphic design in my own meantime, especially now because we're at home so much. But like I have my own little Twitter account on Every Night Studio. I do so many different wallpaper backgrounds, designs, Twitter headers, banners, Twitch overlays. That's a more of a recent thing I started to do, and commissions as well, which has been working out a little bit better than I thought so far. I've done like about half of my things done on Twitch so far are like commissions, and that's really awesome.
Nice.
I'm trying to figure out what I have here. I'm gonna put. It's gonna get weird. So this rainbow, it makes it look way crazy, but I swear, if I turn it to lighten and just drop it way more, it's gonna give it a little bit of a more of an effect on it.
Oh, wow. Okay, I just got to see the rainbow. I'm like, whoa, what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah, that's a little trick I use for a lot of them.
Yikes.
So this version of Photoshop didn't even have this preset rainbow. I had to make it myself because it just gives me so many like nice different. Let's see here, all these little lists here that they just kind of give me my presets. Like, oh, that's nice. I don't use most of them.
Yeah.
I did make my own rainbow. I gotta start. I just, you choose what color, you go in here, you pick whatever heck you want. It looks like a hideous design until you actually start making effects with it. But it's pretty much this going all the way down to red again. The power I have is sometimes it's too much. Let me put this out. Actually, no, I'll leave this on here. I'm gonna put a soft light on this. We're gonna work with what we have. Color lookup. The color lookup properties give you kind of like a basic effect. So like if you want to do fall colors, it'll kind of give it more of a, well, I guess you can't really see it. Some of them are very subtle. Others are like way more like obvious. But whatever you put on here, you can always go back into your, oh no, that's not what it should look like. Not black.
Oops.
Color lookup. There you go. You can always adjust the layer styles as well to lighten, dodge, overlay. But I usually leave this one by itself. Yeah, if I'm teaching anyone at least a little bit here, then it's all really worth it.
We've learned that you can make your own rainbow.
Yes, rainbows can be surprisingly helpful in this. So this right here, yeah, it gives it more of a, I don't know, it makes it look a little less flat than like the original art design. Like, I don't want to call it flat. I mean, it's great art, obviously, but if you're going to be doing graphics with it, you're going to be compositing and using different kind of techniques to make it look a little bit more like to pop out. Then you have to like do more than just add an image to the background, add a shape on the front, call it a day. Which some people do, and it's like I'm not going to judge. That's just the way that some people work best, and or maybe they're just learning, and because that's pretty much what I did way early on. But as time goes on, you learn more techniques. You learn a little bit more of what all these options do. There's so many options that you can play with. It's kind of overwhelming at first, and it was for me, which is why I'm glad I learned this in like a I'm glad I learned this like in an actual like school area when I was in high school, just to kind of get me started.
Neon.
Let
Oh
me
my
see here.
God.
No, there's
Yeah,
nothing. There's
considering
nothing
her
flat here.
artist.
I think she's
Yikes.
compensating. I'm pretty sure she's compensating.
It's a little compensating.
I
Yeah.
think I think there's a Cordelia happening here because Cordelia in Awakening she does the same thing. She gets armor that's larger than the actual size.
Dude.
You can see it just in the figure I have. Like the armor is it comes off and well actually it's just attached by default and it's supposed to hang on like one of the little stones that are coming from her statue. And like yeah, that's pretty much what Edelgard's doing here.
Yep.
What was I gonna do here? There we go.
Bye, Butlice. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Have a good one.
Dan, you have like so many people to train. I know you do.
Oh man, I'll get the training eventually.
It's in for Fire Emblem Heroes, Jivey. They have like special training maps depending on the type of units. So today's like the melee people.
Hmm.
Not like Smash melee, like Fire Emblem melee.
Yeah, I
Is
cannot.
is that the one?
I can't disassociate melee with Smash Brothers now.
Yeah,
What can I do here?
my poor Anna impression. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Like, yes, Anna, that is the one. Thank you.
For like the 50th time. Yes, I'm sure.
You just need to say hello and goodbye, and that's good. You're good.
Welcome.
Welcome. I'm gonna make this pretty subtle. Maybe I'll just put all the path route names somewhere hidden on there. This one isn't really hidden, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or their title in the game, but I don't remember
Mm-hmm.
Brave Edelgard's title.
Oh, I don't know either. I forgot.
Uh, I can get my phone. Hold on. It's right here. Oops, that's not the right game.
Where is my stuff? I gotta better organize my
Oh,
stuff.
simple enough. It's Adrestian Emperor.
Oh, well,
Eh.
wouldn't have been able to guess that one.
Yeah, only Lysithea has like the not royal title one.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is like on the nose.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I'm gonna just. I guess I'll just leave it as a path route. I don't know what I'll do for Lysithea's then, because she has the actual path route name. So whether or not
Silver Snow. I'm kidding. Don't do
I oh man, this is the
Yeah, I don't know.
problem.
You could do
The only problem with
just both
this,
or Verdant Wind.
I guess so. I'll just make it something different altogether. We'll see. The thing with this is like it's so hard to work on this and make sure that everything is visible on the stream because it gets kind of small. You're working with something that's much more like portrait design than landscape.
Yeah.
I'll make it work. Let's see. Gradient map. Get something red in here. These aren't really red, Photoshop. They're more pink. I don't know what you're talking about here.
The rainbow whacked out a
Hue.
little.
So a trick with this is with this gradient map, when you put it on top, obviously it's going to affect every layer that comes below it. But if you wanted to just affect the one that's directly below it, right here, you can just make it into a clipping mask instead. So you can just right click it and create clipping mask. And now this gradient map that's like making everything pink and black and white will just affect the layer that's right below it. So here's without it. It's kind of like an orangey greenish kind of effect here that I have just going on. And if you have it on here with the clipping mask, it's just that one. So now you can kind of move it around without having to worry about it affecting every single piece that's underneath it directly. And you can do that for multiple different layers. So if I just take this, I'll drag it down here to new layer to make a copy. And then you can just put this underneath this one as well. You may have to redo the clipping mask as such, but this will also affect that one too. But I'm gonna work just with this one for the moment, and I think it's probably too pink now that I look at it.
It is a little pink on my end. Yeah,
Okay, let's make it more reddish, more
make it
maroonish,
more flamey.
more like flames. Oh, Flame Emperor, what do we do with you?
Someone, it was probably on Reddit. I don't remember where I saw it, but someone did like a comparison of like all of Takumi's alts have been clear, and so far all of Edelgard's alts have been axe and green. And I'm like, okay, this is
Oh,
not good.
oh boy, where's the variety here, man?
I know, I was kind of hoping they would like wild out with these a little, but I also like the unique classes too. So I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been interesting if they did something with the like the weapons that the retainers use or something.
Oh yeah.
So within that, because I think Edelgard actually has like a hidden skill in reason magic, right? I think she does. I think I remember that, and so like she would have some kind of ability with that instead, affinity for that. Hubert could teach her dark magic.
Yeah. Oh, it
Hmm.
would be so funny for Claude if he whipped out like Hilda's axe.
Oh yeah, then he would have been the axe unit.
Oh my God.
Huh? What am I doing here? Screen. I'm trying not to blank out as I work. Oh boy. Let's
Oh,
see here.
that's true. Been a little bit since I played Three Houses, even though I did her roots last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Oh
definitely
yeah,
been a bit since I like fought her.
yeah, that was wild. Because the first route I did was Crimson Flower, and then I kind of went back and just did Silver Snow. Okay, there's too much going on.
Yeah, those were my last two because I did Bird and Wind. Um,
First,
yes, which I need to go back and do again now that I know how supports work. I need to redo that route.
oh my goodness, I can't imagine starting it
Um,
all over again.
oh, dude, doing that every single time. What I was gonna do when I did Black Eagles was I had my save split like right before the path splitting decision. Um,
Uh huh.
but then the DLC came out with the wolves, and the only way I could get them was if I had like recruited them chapters before that. And I'm like, God bless it.
Yeah.
So I had to start all over again for Silver Snow, and I'm like, ah, fine.
Yeah. Seriously. Because yeah, that was like the last chapter you could have possibly got them, and so
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not gonna run around and do that because it's gonna be so hard to do. And I'm like, fine.
ah. So yeah, I guess that is your incentive to do another run.
Yeah. Well, my incentive to do Golden Deer again is I limited myself when I did my runs to recruiting one student um from each other house, and that was it. Like I took some of the faculty too, but
Oh
I
really?
didn't want to steal all of the students because I wanted to kind of leave them for when I did their house. So
Just
like when I did Golden Deer the first time, I took Dorothea and Ash, and that was it. Like I didn't pick anyone else even though I wanted to.
oh okay. Yeah.
So what I want to do for like my next Golden Deer run is take like everybody I really liked and just put them all in the Golden Deer.
Just steal everybody so that all the other classes have like just the house leader and the retainer, and that's it.
Yep.
But no, yeah, that makes sense. Like I know a lot of people wanted to do like the pure runs with just the house leader
Yeah.
and the house themselves. I kind of did that a little bit too. I took some of the other characters from other houses. Like I did I had Sylvain on mine because he
Oof.
was like he was just easier to recruit. And then gosh, who else? I tried to get other characters as well. But then I learned like how hard it was to recruit them. You need like certain skill levels or support levels. I'm just like, oh god,
Yeah.
this is like my whole run around the Garrick Mock is just making everyone happy to join.
No, I'm not gonna take everybody neon. I'd
favorite
probably take all my S supports back and
favorite
then
teacher.
yeah. Yeah, I'd take all my S supports back, which would be Ash, Felix, and Yuri. But I'd take all the Ash wolves anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Naturally,
I'd take Annette.
yes.
Um, I would take Petra and Dorothea and Ferdinand. And I think that's it. I don't
Ferdinand
know
von
if I'd
Eyre.
yes, Ferdinand von Eyre. I was like super close to S supporting him when I did Silver Snow, but then, like I said, like the DLC came out, and I'm like, oh, but Yuri. So I married Yuri instead. Um, so now I have to decide when I do Verdant win again, if I do I marry Claude again? Because this is like the only chance I get to, or do I actually marry Ferdinand this time?
Dang, someone's
Or
swinging around everywhere here. What happened to being faithful?
I know.
It's
It was
just
like
like,
just calling me out, it's fine. It's been like two times I've wanted to marry Ferdinand to Blaine, but both times I ended up not doing it, and I'm like, oh my God. But now I like him a lot, and I'm like, what do I do?
oh my god,
Like, do I let him marry Blaine finally, and I just marry Claude again, or like, what do I do?
man, such first world problems.
I know, right?
I wanted to
Feel
marry
like
Ferdinand von Eyre, but Claude.
I know, right? It's gonna be difficult to, well, for Yuri and Claude, it's gonna be hard. Like for Felix and Ash, like I had to marry other people first, so I kind of knew what I wanted to do for them.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's gonna be difficult to figure out like who to put the other two with because I never had to consider anyone else because it was just me. I feel like that meme of neon. Oh no. I feel like the meme of like the guy at a whiteboard that has like all the pictures taped up and all the red string like connecting everybody. And that's me trying to figure out these supports for this sword and win route.
trying to
Like,
figure
what
out
am I gonna do?
who's best for who.
Yeah, and who I like liked before together or not. The struggle, I know. This looks real good so
What am I
far. Like
doing
you've
here?
been just motoring, and it's only been 40 minutes, and this looks great.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm gonna end up making this too short. What am I doing?
Do
Um,
another one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
maybe I could start like Claude's or something. Just because he's second place, maybe we could do like a bit of his. You know, makes sense.
Be opposed.
What can I do here? I want to make this stand out more. Oh, what if I burned it?
Right.
What if I actually just burned it? That's too much
Oh,
burning.
too much flames.
Less burning. Oh, actually. So that's without it. And then you kind of just
Whoa.
dab it on. Unless I do too much, that's too much. But it's still not like enough. Huh. We had another. But this one, Should that be what? No, that's too dark. I'm like just uttering to myself now. Sorry.
I, I swear, Neon, every time I went to the counselor's office for Persona 5, I'm just like, hi, Ferdinand, even though it's like that was not related at all. I'm like, I can't help it.
Were you searching a transparent lens for, Corin? Is it for a different design? Oh yeah, for a banner. Oh, I just had to keep reading. But Voltron, what the heck? Is
I
that like
think
some
there's
show?
someone named Lance
Is that like
in
some?
Voltron.
Is that some show on Netflix or something? I think I've
I
seen a
think so.
Voltron. But yeah, maybe I'll do a maybe a little bit of Claude's because I need to figure out how in the world I'm gonna deal with like the effect that goes in the corner up here for his bow
Yeah,
and just his color in general. I'm just like, oh god,
yeah, because it'll be hard to, because like for Edelgard's here, her like special attack thingy is like you made it pretty clear, or like it looks more silver now, and it's kind of natural. But Claude, it's like really not matching his colors at all. So I'm
yeah,
interested to see.
because like blue and yellow are almost complementary colors. Like if it was blue and orange, it'd be a different story. But this blue glowing, I'll have to work with that somehow. We'll see how that goes out. Uh, Jeez, I don't even know. I'm still thinking about how I would do that, and I'm still on Edelgard.
This looks nice though.
and
I like the extra effects
very much.
added
Oh,
to
thank
it.
you. Like when is it too much?
Just
And
really
then,
extra tweaking.
yeah, it's hard to find like the actual assets that you need. Sometimes they're just not there, and it's kind of a
Mhm.
pain to deal with because you know what you're looking for, but it's just not the right kind.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
So for Edelgard, do you like, I guess, which of her, I guess we'll say three alts in Fae, which art do you like the best?
I do like her legendary just because it looks kind of softer.
Yeah,
I did actually did a background of her. I wanted to do the Three Houses Lords as they got their time skip versions, so I did that one
yeah,
early on. But yeah, I like that one a lot. Um, legendary version is really nice looking. It worked really well for the banner that I did for it.
yeah,
Just kind of went with that.
I agree. I would also say Legendary too. I like this one. Like, I do like the outfit, but I don't know. I think it's the softness too. I'm like the hair is so soft, and it just looked really nice.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you
But this
mean.
is probably two, and then her three time skip one, probably like the worst to me.
Yeah, something looks not the same, I guess. Just because I'm so used to seeing, at that point, I was used to just seeing how she was drawn in Three Houses,
Yeah.
and something about that one just didn't really click as much as the others.
Are we getting Dimitri this month? When does that come out? It'd probably be like the end of this week, I think.
This is too dark.
That would be interesting. Give like the CYL banner and then one of the lords on there, or one of the guys on there, like the extra banner of their legendary alt.
Yeah. Oops. What was that? Halftone. Oh, I have still my cherry blossoms out from the one I did for you.
Oops.
That was fun to deal with. Every time I do brushwork, it's just like a mixed bag of whether or not it's gonna work or not.
Yeah.
So I'm trying that right now. We'll see if this actually makes any sense. No.
Oh, we adding the sparkle bubbles?
Which one? Oh, let's see. This one, this specific one actually alters the color as I switch around with it. Just like, whoosh, and there's like different shades of pinks and red inside. But whether or not that works with this one, I don't know.
I think it was
She's a little
neon.
more serious.
There's sparkles everywhere. Gosh, was it self? I think so because I skipped it.
Oh, yeah, I think it was because everyone was like, finally,
Yeah.
it's been
I
3,000
was gonna say
years.
Crom, and I'm like, no, Crom was like a
Oh,
little bit ago.
yeah, that was a while back, I think. Bokrom?
Bocrom? Yes, Bocrom. What a great unit. Oh my God. Fantastic legendary. I'm super happy with him.
I'm still using Bo Lucina every now and then just because um,
So, you know.
I haven't really had another one.
Yeah,
Still a good unit. All the Lucinas, like the Lance Brave version,
Brave
obviously, is
Lucina.
still very good.
Yeah.
Um, oh gosh, this is crazy. This is too much.
Yeah, I don't know if you need the like sparkle bubbles.
I guess not. I don't want to spend too long on something that I might not actually use at all.
Yeah.
I wonder if this looks fine as it is. Is it too much or not enough? Who knows?
I think it's good. I mean, chat opinion also, but I mean, I think it looks fine like that.
Mm-hmm. Because I want to not spend too much time on the entirety of the series. Because if I'm going to do all four of the Brave Heroes, then it should be something that I can kind of adapt
Yeah.
to a different one as well, without having to
Hmm.
like start from scratch every time. So I see some other artists who make banners in wallpaper, and it's like they use the same kind of background and effects, and they use like different character art or just the different like characters on the banner. It
Yeah.
saves a lot of time that way. You just got to be smarter about this. Hmm.
Legendary Lyn is kind of bad. Yeah. The
Oh
other,
man, I think she was the worst one,
I know, I
which is
feel so
disappointing.
bad. I know Gunthra is wind and Creed is wind and Elliewood is wind, which still like weirds me out because I'm like, what do you mean Elliewood is wind? But he is.
In what universe is he Wind?
Right? Where are the other wind legendaries? Ellie Wind. Let me see.
Yeah, who else was that?
I'll see who else I own, but
I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna be checking my Fire Emblem Heroes while I'm on stream.
yeah, that's me. Yeah, Lucina, Creed, Elliewood, Lucina, Lynn, and Gunthra is who I have, anyways. And then like a bunch of people blessed wind.
Hmm. Blessings. Wind. Yeah, those are the ones I have too. I
Who
have.
else is month? Oh, it's Gunther and Hector, I think is green for
Hmm. Leave that alone. Oops. What am I doing here?
Oh, I think no. Hector's not wind. No. I think Hector's getting
Isn't he
rerun
fire?
this month on the Legendary banner. Yeah, Hector's fire. Don't worry, I'm not that dumb. I know he's fire.
Huh. I think I prefer that blue in the corner without this layer here. What can I do with this? Oops. Hello. Screen.
Oh, I thought of another one. No, he's not.
Oh.
No, he's not wind. JK. I was like, all of them. Like, no, he's Earth. He's
Oh, he's.
Earth. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I
Maybe
think
not.
that's it. I think we said all of the wind ones from the
Mm-hmm.
ones I'm looking.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all. There's not many other ones still. I've honestly
And
haven't
you're
paid.
tweaking. I see you're tweaking over here even more.
Huh.
Yeah, I think the best win for
Oh, you know
me
what?
has been Elliewood,
Let me change
personally.
this.
He's on like the rally cavalry team that I have.
Hello, cropping. Add that shininess on here. Your face is so white. I need to darken this somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna say like everything looks pretty dark, but her face and obviously like her white hair, it like really stands out.
Hmm.
But I think that's just her in
Yeah.
general. Like I look at her in the game and I'm like, yep,
She's very bright
that's just a
from the
bunch
neck
of
up.
gold and then just the white hair.
Maybe I could just darken that just a little bit. So usually if I need to darken just like one spot, I'll take a soft brush and just kind of well first kind of just splash it where it needs to be. That's not dark. Oh, I have the other brush up. Whoops. Take those
Oopsie.
dots away. This one, I think it's under too many layers, but if I darken just that and put a soft light, it somewhat makes it not as intense. Just a little bit, I think, would work. Or,
Mm,
it's hard to decide because she's so like
mm.
such fair skin
Yeah, for
and
real.
hair. Is overlay gonna do much else? I guess it's kind of okay because we're working with such drastic like differences in light and shadows.
Yeah.
For these ones, I tend to do more of a dynamic contrast. I see.
Well, like I think we know who one of the wind gonna be, probably Neon, and I swear if he isn't, like I'm gonna bop somebody. It just makes sense. I don't know if Dimitri as water makes sense outside of the color. And also snow is water, I guess. Oh, no, not snow. Freaking, that's not even
Snow.
his route. But sorry,
The moon is
I was
water.
thinking of like Vargas, and I'm like, oh, it's snow. I'm like, no, that's not his route. Uh,
I know what you meant.
for shame.
I see. So that makes it more like this color.
Yeah. I just don't know who the last wind would be unless they just start, they increase the table. I
Sheesh.
don't know. Um, because there's a lot of people that don't have legendaries yet.
Yeah, still waiting for some.
Like Corrin. Neither Corrin's a legendary, right?
No, neither Corn. They just keep getting alts.
And I know people have been asking for Xander because Rioma has one, which I'm like, okay, fine. I understand. I'm sorry, I'm not an Orion fan. I'm definitely a Hoshiden
You're
fan, but
not.
like I understand
Are
that
you? Are
like
you?
Xander should get one. I understand.
Are you actually Norian scum?
Oh, whoa, excuse
No,
me.
I'm just kidding.
Would they do Dimitri and Claude back to back? I don't know. Oh, is blue stacked in October? Is it stacked? I don't remember. Uh-oh.
Hmm. I don't know.
We're trying to figure for like the rerun or for the legendary banners because they've already said ahead of time like these people are coming back this time. So I see like calendars put together. I know Leaf like. Mythic Leaf next month, and I really would like him. And I thought he was this month, and I got excited, and then he wasn't,
Then he wasn't. Aw.
and I was sad.
You guys, I think I'm gonna leave this as it is.
That's fine. I think she looks great.
Here she is.
It's not the queen. It's the emperor.
Our
Fine. My bad.
So the question is, because it's still pretty early, I don't think this is. I didn't plan this to just be like 1 hour long. I'll probably at least do some of Claude's, because why
Yay.
not? I really need to figure out like what I'm gonna do with that specific corner, and then I'll figure out what to do with the
Hmm.
color. But that corner is
Yeah.
also gonna be an issue. Um, oh yeah, because I forgot to mention to the people in chat. Do me and Kristen sound like we're on the same audio level, or is like one louder than the other? Because we've had like, well, you looked back at the other ones and you noticed that you sounded louder than I do.
Yeah.
I know I'm just like naturally a lower voice than most. Oops. Whoa, okay,
Or
there we go.
even, okay, yeah, I tweaked the audio on my side a little to like bring me down a bit.
Okay, then that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully, I'll probably look at it later again and see like, oh no, I'm too quiet again. I need to get a different headset.
Oof.
Mine's a weird setup. It's like a microphone on a tiny little tripod, right? So it's pointing at my face. But also, the there's a little headphone jack on the bottom of it that I connect so I can hear. And there's no other way that my computer can read both at the same time. Like, um, so I just had to have it that way. It's a little weird, so that I need something more streamlined.
My bit louder. I'm just like super loud.
Yeah, I need to
Okay, so
I need to shout more or just lean more into this microphone. Let's see.
let's
Let's assume that I'm gonna do this right now.
so this month is legendary. Next month is mythic. October is legendary. Okay, so this month has, I think, it has one opening on each, I think.
I'm really bad at following that, like the schedule for when they're doing mythics and all that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Neon.
Dang, Claude, you're so blue. Why are you
I
so blue?
know. What is happening? Like, what? That's not your color. It's not your house.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna change things. Hopefully. Wait, let me see if he's the same size. Oh boy.
I want Claude for my birthday though. That would be great. Oh my God.
From the what?
Uh, so October for the legendary and mythic, it's already stacked with Robin, Air, and Alm. So Claude probably wouldn't be October
Oh, I see.
if they keep him clear, which they probably will. I do. Look, I got real. Thanks, Dan. I got like real screwed over last year because October obviously is like the Halloween months, and um, I was not pleased that Rolf was the free unit because he's
Oh,
like one of my least favorites from Tellius, and I was super mad
aw.
that he was the free, and I foddered him to Python, and Python has
Wow.
his bow.
Wow. Ruthless.
I was a bitter lady. I'm like, are you kidding me? Uh, but Spooky Laura Shell was worth it. She's great.
I tried to get her so hard and I could not.
Maybe this time you can. Yeah, Neon.
Oh my god, I think I actually have to flip Claude upside down.
Oh no.
Like, I think I actually have to. I think I legitimately have to do that. It's just his fate. If I'm gonna do what I'm trying to, there's a lot of cloud on the screen right now.
There is no problem with that. I'm just kidding. Um,
I see. This one does not need to be here.
let's see.
Oh boy. Edelgard, you can stay on the side for now. All right, so this we're gonna make your dang bow, Claude, from nothing. So how can I arrange this?
Upside down Claude is the best Claude. Yeah.
This might be more interesting than the actual main focus of the stream is working on Claude here.
It's two Claudes. Oh my God.
It's gonna get very routed. Oh god, it didn't work.
Oh wow.
No, I didn't.
Nice.
I couldn't. I'm too focused.
Yeah. So Python was like really was very close after my birthday. And then the Halloween units were up and I'm like, well, I know who's getting this bow. The face cards. Oh
Wow.
my God, man.
Has it already been a year since those characters came out? I remember I was on, not on, but I was watching a stream of somebody who really liked, um, um, uh,
Plenty.
what the heck? Who came out with Python?
Silk,
Who?
Catria, and Forsyth.
Forsyth. Oh my god, I couldn't remember his name. There was somebody that really wanted to get Forsyth, and I watched them on stream, like just rolling to get them. It was pretty
Oh,
funny,
nice.
and they got them like one or two, I think. So that was cool. I wish I
I
could.
get.
I kind of wish I
Mm.
could roll on stream, but I don't know how to connect my phone to this,
Oh
and it would
yeah.
just be me
And
getting salty of not getting what I wanted anyways.
Conrad. That I'm like, I can't remember the Grand Hero battle, but I know it's someone, of course.
Yeah,
I did I get Python straight from that banner? I don't know if I tried a lot on the banner. I got him like, well, he was the 4-star, right? I probably got him as
yeah.
a 4-star, and then like I got
Oh,
Catria later.
did they do 4-star focus at that point?
I think he was like one of the first to be a focus. Did they? Or was it
Hmm.
after? Oh, yeah, yeah, they did it at that point because afterwards is um Duo Frames banner, and I remember Tethys was the demo. So I
Oh,
think by then
okay.
they had it going.
I was not sure.
I think the first time they did it was oh dear, no, I don't remember. Uh-oh. I was gonna say Valentine's, but I'm like, no, that's the first time they did it kind of for the like the seasonal banners, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, because I remember. Oh, wait, was Python the demo then? Oh no. Because I remember for that banner, they added Valbar also, like just straight into the
Oh,
pool. But was Python the demote then also? Or
huh.
was that after? Hmm,
Well, I'm forgetting.
excuse me too. I don't know how I just pulled that out that I remembered.
You remember Valvar? I sure didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Wow.
with the freaking bowstring. We have started to remake the Winparthia up in this part. So this part didn't exist until
Up
just
in this
now.
part, yeah.
Up in this Parthia. No.
uh, I know, I'm sorry.
I should be making these dumb jokes. Let's see.
Oh
It's just
God,
one.
I love this art
It's
so
just a little
much.
string.
God, Wada just killed it with this art.
Wada was built for Fire Emblem art. ever since.
Real.
Like it's just gotten better. Even if I look back at the old like Blazing Blade, the Binding Blade
Yeah.
art, like it's gotten so much better. Something just nice and soft about that kind of design, that style.
Hmm.
Uh oh, click.
Okay, I think I sidebarred
Schedule.
like way too hard for October. Yeah, so it, mm,
Oh,
they could do Claude this month, and they could do Dimitri in October, because Blue has two openings. Like Blue's only rerun in October is Crom.
hmm.
Honestly, like it could be anyone. Although, yeah, because like there's a slot open on every color, so it could honestly be a whole group of people. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. And then it's gonna end up not being anyone from Three Houses and someone totally different. Just watch.
Because it would. They would do that.
Yeah, that's true, Neon. I really hope that they add the wolves soon. Like, I don't expect Yuri to get a legendary, but I want like all
Just
four of them on a banner
have the
sometime soon, please.
have the wolves on there. Yeah. I wonder when that'll happen. Because like it's just built to have a four-person banner on them, just all
Yeah,
of them. Get this out of here. Um. Oh, okay.
they could make the guy from the DLC, the Grand Hero Battle, that I can't remember his name. I just remember he's got Takami's voice actor. Oh, what is his name?
Oh, that dude. Oh my goodness.
Starts with an A, I think. Hmm.
Dang it! I spent so much time like editing those videos. I can't remember his name.
Where did you pull the top of Claude's bow from?
Hmm.
Like his, where did you pull like the top of Claude's bow from?
Oh, this
Like
part.
which art?
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, I just that's what I said when I needed to flip him over. I just took this portion.
Oh, I see.
So I flipped him and I used a pen tool and I just like cut all the way along this portion only. And then I
Oh,
slapped it up here and I kind of erased some parts so that it looked natural enough that it shows up here.
I see. Don't mind me. Whoops. I was definitely paying attention. Oops.
I think you were looking something up. It's fine. I am not offended. Bowstring is easy enough though. If I can just get it to work. But yeah, for that kind of thing, I've done that a couple of times where I had to like kind of borrow an asset from a different portion of the art and make that become the a natural fit for the rest of it. So that bowstring's pretty easy as it is.
I remember you did that for Wrath. I remember you said you did that for Wrath.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of them. Definitely had to do that. Oh, I had to do that part too. Oh, just give myself more to do. So I gotta copy that, put it
It's
down
Elfric.
here.
That's it. God.
Oh,
I
that's
knew
what it
it
was.
started with an
Jeez, what kind of fans are we?
I know.
Remember this somewhat, I guess not minor character, but just side character that was not really a good guy. Did I throw that? Okay, that's right there. Okay, copy this style and paste it here, and then I just need to nudge this so it looks like it lines up with this one, so the drop shadow isn't awkward. And I'll probably just erase that drop shadow because it's so thin. Why have it? Why bother? Okay. Man, it is hot out here. Stay
Fan not
hydrated.
buffing.
Stay hydrated, people.
For real. Wow, such detailed editing. Oh my goodness. That was like the tiniest shadow that you were like, nope, bye.
Oh, that little bit that was sticking out from his hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very impressed.
I'm just so. I try. I tend to be meticulous about this. I try not to be at times, and then I just end up doing it anyways. This
Fine.
part, what do I do? Oh, that didn't do anything. It needs to be a hard brush, a little bit thicker. It
I
needs to be
still don't know
stronger.
what I'm doing with these guys in A, because I'm like, where do I even put you for? Like, what do I even do with you guys? I don't know. I blessed him for AR,
Uh huh.
but other than that, I'm like, what team do I put you on? Like, I can rotate Claude and Dimitri in for Duo Frame and Eleonora, and then I have Edelgard on defense, and then I think I put Lysithia on Astra, the pink one. I think that's Astra.
Yeah.
But outside that, I'm like, I don't know what to do because, like, especially for Lysithia, it's gonna be hard because, like, my main red in that season of AR is Morgan, and I'm like,
Oh.
am I gonna boot my son for Lysithia? I don't know. Uh,
You have to make some sacrifices there. You have
apparently,
to actually just choose which of your children is more important to you.
right? I guess. Yeah, Claude finally pried the IO's shield away from leg yarn. I had it on OG leg yarn for the longest time because I'm like, you are
Oh man.
my favorite, like my favorite Fae OC, and I want you to be protected. So she had the IO shield for so long, and I'm like, it takes a special character to like make me sacrifice some of my good units or like swap seals or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it for Claude. So now I gotta figure out something else for leg yarn.
Yeah, when someone else new comes into the game, you're just like, well, um, like it's been a good run, but you know what? I gotta do this.
Yeah,
I've done that with a few other sacred seals too. I'm just like, oh man, it would be good to have it on there, but I just gotta try this new character out.
yeah,
I'm kind of doing that with mini Minerva right now too. Like, do I want to keep this one seal on them or not? Like,
yeah. I've heard if you manage to ever get someone in the future with dive bomb, like Pirate to Barnes B skill, I've heard she's a great user of
I've
dive bomb. If you ever
uh,
want to give her dive bomb.
I tried to summon for him for Daibon.
Oh, really?
He hasn't shown up. He's afraid.
Uh,
I'm just like, do I want to do that to Tabarn? But yeah, Minerva's so good, and I'm gonna be giving her plus IVs once
the
the
for
Ivy, what do you want, Ivy mangoes, the Ivy cados, whatever you want to
the
call
Ivy
them.
Cot, whatever.
Once those show up, and just like, oh, I'm probably gonna use it on her first because a lot of the ones I've been kind of fortunate with, um, IVs for some of my favorites, and others just have like the duplicate so that it cancels out the
Yeah.
negative, the bane. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know for the seals, like you can set the builds for them if you want. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is it even called? Like skill sets.
Yeah.
I think so you can like set seals that were on other people or whatever, but like still if you set like you confirm that you want to use one, it just steals the seal from someone else and I'm like, there goes my build. Because like I keep moving all the brazen skills is like between Alphonse and Spring Loki and Nisala, and I'm like, this just keeps going everywhere. Like everyone has shared this one brazen seal.
Yeah, and it's so annoying that we can only do one per person,
Yeah,
and like the one that you use in battle, they rarely will ever use like the same seals in the battle, anyways. You know,
yeah,
just like have them borrow it or something.
yeah. Like, cause all those three are like on different teams, so I understand like you can't have two people on the same team with the same seal. Okay, fine, but like if they're not on the same team, hello? Yeah,
Like what? What the heck?
why not? Yeah, that and I wish that they let us rotate blessings. Like at least like a legendary blessing and a mythic blessing. At least one of each. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's like man, gotta make this. They gotta make this harder than it needs to be.
Hey, bye, Fierce Corin. Thanks for stopping by.
See you,
We're
Corin.
back to shopkeepers.
Glad to have you on. We'll see you soon.
Wow, you are going in on this special.
This is
Wow, that
this
is
is
very, very detailed.
this is ridiculous. It just cuts off at this corner. I'm just like, what do I do? What happens? Blur, blur. They're gonna hire me at Fire Emblem Heroes artists right here, making these portions come out. I don't know what to do with these ones over here though.
You're gonna be the ones to like edit the banner art all together, like all the specials all together.
Oh yeah, those were cool. I was just like, I could do that.
Hmm.
Just give me the art and I'll put some fancy effects and there you go.
Right, Neon? Like, geez. I would like hesitant to bless people. Like, I held off on the Brave unit for quite a bit. Like, I trained them all up without a blessing, which took way longer. But I'm like, I don't know what to do with you for. Like, where am I gonna put you guys? So, I mean, I ended up putting them all in with mythic blessings because I'm like, you guys are all extremely strong, and that is the mode I go to most. I don't really do arena, so I do AR for the grails, honestly.
Yeah, I'm seriously like kind of checked out on that mode. You know what? This can just kind of distract a bit from that design. Get that gradient there.
I can confirm
We're gonna do
that Monday,
something here.
based on where I am with like my tier placement, Renee is finally going to be plus 10. I'm going to get enough grails to do it. I'm so excited.
It's finally happening.
Queen's going to be 10, and then I get to move back to Har with more grails.
Oh man, and then the cycle continues. It starts over again.
Yep,
Do you have do you know who you're going to use those like IV correcting fruits with first? Is it going to be a Grail unit?
it's going to be Lady Robin first.
Oh, all right. That makes sense.
And then Renee. Honestly, like those two are first because Lung Q and Morgan are both speed, and I'm like, that's fine. But like, I figured I should use them on my Grail units first, and these are my plus 10 Grail units. So I'm like, yep, Robin and Renee are getting them first.
Yeah, those are definitely the ones that are more worth it. Like the ones you've invested the most time on and have used like most consistently throughout the,
Yeah,
the game. It's like why not?
I'd love to do either duo frame or Christmas frame because I had a plus attack Christmas frame, but when they did the Hall of Forms, I did take him with me and I merged him. So like he's neutral now. He lost his plus attack, but he was like crazy high attack, and I
Mm-hmm.
kind of want that back on him. So I might do it on Christmas frame, but we'll see
Yeah.
because he's my mainstay on my armor team. So I'm like, I use you regularly enough that this would kind of be validated.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like those ones for that you use the most often, like that. The
Yeah,
mainstays. Man, I don't really have an armor mainstay. I guess I tend to use like the same like 6 or so units I always use.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to use more of the these True Legends characters more.
I
Of
would put Edelgard on there, but I'm like, but my green armor is Christmas Lissa. And like I gushed about Christmas Lissa last
oh
time. Like I love her so much. And I'm like, I can't justify this. I'm sorry.
yeah, I love her art. She's so
So
like
soft. Again,
elegant
it's
looking.
super soft.
It's just the softness. That's just this. If you're not soft, then they're not in.
Yeah. Christmas Sothis. Oh my god. I wish I had Christmas Sothis, dude. I don't think I got any of the Christmas units this year. But I did get Erica on her rerun, which was nice.
Oh, I had the weirdest summoning once. It was like I got Christmas Erica, right? And
Mm.
then the orb directly next to her, I got regular Ephraim, not the Christmas Ephraim, but I got her brother in the same one.
Oh,
I was like,
oh,
this is weird.
hello, dear.
I probably saved that image somewhere. That was hilarious.
Where's the Christmas last year? I know one was like Zephiel. Yeah, Nino, Sothis, Marth, and Zephiel. Yeah, I only tried for Sothis,
Oh
and that
yeah,
was it.
that was rough. Some banners just do not want me to be happy.
Yeah, but the New Year's one.
Were you better off with that one?
Oh yeah, I got Alfonso and Sharina, and I'm still using them. They are fantastic.
Oh man.
Except I think they're minus attack, honestly.
Oh
I think I got like roasted on that part, but they're really good otherwise.
well, now we can fix that soon enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, when do those appear? Like when are we gonna get
I
that
think
update
it's
for?
next month.
Okay, soon,
Yeah.
soon.
Oh, like uh Dragalia Cleo, I assume. I don't know any other Cleos. Okay, nice win.
Oh boy, what am I doing now?
I appreciate this attention to detail on Claude.
I'm
This is
so.
this is very impressive.
Is this interesting? Just drawing lines and smudging them everywhere, every which
It is
direction.
to like see you completing it, to see like just how much you have to tweak it, but I also understand like this is a lot of work that you're having to do this.
I'm trying to imagine like how would they have drawn the rest of this design? Oops, this the rest of this like trail that's going off to the distance. Like, do I go to the end of the page? Do I just cut it off with some more effects that I'm gonna do later, anyways? That's all very like by by the book,
Yeah,
or
I
just as
kind
I
of
go
feel
along.
like it might come to a point, kind of like how the other one that you did, but I mean, if he's close enough to the top, you don't have to like point all of them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if I had a tablet, this would be easier, but I can't be that rich. I'm I'm more investing towards like a better headset than that first.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna pen tool it. This is crazy. And in the end, this might not even be. This might not even matter. Like I'll get all this smudged out the way, and then when I do the actual rest of the design, it ends up getting covered up anyways. That just happens.
oof.
Invert this. Get this out. Oh, that's this part. Okay.
I remember from the Christmas banner from last year, everyone was like, "Beat on an armor unit. Like, what is happening?" Like, because all of them, I guess, are pretty fast. I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah,
must be nice.
like typical armor things don't make sense anymore.
Yeah. And then, of course, like my Edelgard is like plus speed and minus defense. I'm like, are you kidding? Like Brave Edelgard, I'm like, why?
Oh, that's like the worst thing. You get a character that obviously doesn't need this stat, and they're like, "Oh, you're plus IV this," and it's like, but
Right? Oh, jeez. I'm like, man, oof.
there's like hardly anyone I could talk to about like Faye or anything like that about, unless I have a very specific like Reddit thread or something like that. So this is nice. Get up there.
So, who are your mangoes going towards first? Is it going to be Mini Nerva?
Maybe it's so funny that I would just throw it at her because she's very new to my team.
Yeah.
Even though the Grails made her worth it. Because there's like some that I don't think I can really say I'm unhappy with their IVs, or like something that I can't fix if I just get another merge, because some of them are just like native something that they should have, but positive where they benefit a lot. But yeah, Mini Nerva's probably gonna be first. My first Grail unit way back was Marissa
Marissa,
because
right? Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and
I remembered.
it's like, what do I? Well, she's so like outclassed by so many characters. I wish it would get her refined for Shamshir, like please
Oh,
already,
yeah.
because I want her to meet relevance. And if that
Oh,
happened, maybe I will give her the mangoes in a future like
make her
gathering.
so fast.
Yeah, but man,
Bye, Jivey. Oh, Perry Mason. I know what that is. My dad watches that.
thanks for visiting, Jivey. I really appreciate it. Hope to talk to you soon. Oh
Just
man,
make her super fat. You're trying to compete with my Q with your Marissa, huh? For who's
no,
faster?
no.
I'm kidding.
She cannot catch up to your long queue. He is too fast. Marissa is more the defensive bulk here. Like she has a lot of
Ah, I see.
HP and defense and resistance. And then I remember I gave her Brave Alms, like one of his skills, which is
Oh,
like, was it threaten attack and speed, where like anyone within two spaces, like if there's
let me
anyone within
see.
two spaces, she'll get +5 attack speed, and then she'll inflict -attack 5 speed and attack on anyone in her distance,
Yes.
something like
Threaten
that.
attack speed 3. Yeah,
I
that's it.
totally forgot what that was, but yeah, I think yeah, I maxed her out with like everything, and I haven't used her as much before because I think I pretty much replaced her with like Altina.
Oh, yeah. And now your lead is like
Yeah,
flexing with plus 10 Brave Ike.
I gotta represent Telius, and also my only like +10 5-star. You know what? I think this doesn't need as much detail on it now.
The other day I gave since I said like comparing Q to Mersa, I gave Q another Dragonflower, so now he's plus 12. He got another speed point.
Oh my goodness. He needs more speed. I forgot how fast.
59 speed.
59?
Yeah,
Is that like with life and death also?
that is with his life and death refined. Yes.
Good lord. I don't think he's fast enough. I think you need to give him more speed. Is that like life and death 4? Like the premium life and death skill?
That, oh my God, that would be insane.
Because I
So
think.
he's got his A is Fury 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
that gives him like another 3. And then his seal is Flashing Blade, but that doesn't give him any speed. It just checks speed.
It just benefits from all that speed though. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs 10 more speed. Yeah, I know. That would be nice.
Not.
Have anyone life and death for? Oh, I do now, Layla, but I'm not willing to fodder
Oh,
her
there you
for
go.
him.
No, you can do it. It's in your
Nope,
power.
I'm good. No, I like her. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, she's really good. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with this corner. I think it's just this is the new special art now, ladies and gentlemen.
Apparently. Can you show it like all zoomed out? when you're done like fussing. 'Cause I want to see how much it's changed.
Like this. If I have
Yeah,
the actual art, where is it?
like that,
I still gotta deal with this blue. I feel like I'm dealing with the blue lines over here.
right?
So if I give him, actually, let me just quickly make a quick comparison for what this looks like now compared to what it was. Oh, oh, jeez. I think it cuts off. Where do I cut it off? No. I guess it was like right there. Oh, where's your bow? So there is a string. So like compared to this one, this is it gets cut off right about here. Yeah.
It's like a look at my phone too
So
if I wanted.
so this corner right here was just where it cuts off. If I drag it down, you'll be able to see like, oh, that's all I was able to make from this point. So everything that's
Yeah,
like above, hmm,
I
yeah,
know it's in his art. That like one part sticking up like above his right ear, the like blue line sticking up above there, it just looks so weird. Or it doesn't look very natural. But it's part of the original art too, so you had to add to it, I know.
hmm,
I'm just like, why did they do that? Why didn't they just like hard stop it? Like just straight line.
I don't know. It's just done there. But like, yeah, everything that you see that's in this orange area right now, that's
You
more
added.
that's more or less what I added on than what was
Yeah.
here on this side.
Ah, so
Um,
fancy.
I could probably still nudge it around in a bit, but yeah, making sure that the bow shows up, the bowstring, and just these portions of the special art. I might nudge that around a bit more later on, but as far as it stands, that's what we have going on at the moment. Recreated from just the assets that are there.
Nice.
So I wonder if I just at this point I'm gonna end up doing the whole thing, and I don't want to take up all your time.
That I mean, I'm not gonna complain for more Claude.
Me neither. Let me find that one background that I just used for this one because I want to make that consistent.
Yeah, I could
Um,
see that. But like it's definitely not the first time Wada has had like her art chopped as like Legendary Hector's axe. And I'm pretty sure Elliowood's sword, like the top of Durandal's like chopped also.
oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that that helps just save time for them because they probably
Yeah.
don't want to make like every little detail if they don't need to. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, well, we don't get to see. Well, they don't expect people to be messing with their art. Hopefully,
Yeah, you know. It's not messing with it, it's just making edits, not
I don't want
breaking
to
it.
take any credit
You
for their nice art. But yeah, I'm just trying to work with what I have. So the focal point really is right here. Hmm. Just me swinging around fractal art again. There we go.
flip it upside down. It's totally natural for him,
It's in his element.
right?
Actually, that would look a little better if I flip it. No, not that way. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see how fast I could make this design now that I already have like a base for Edelgard here. Huh. So you excited for that new job coming up?
I am, but I'm also kind of nervous because I don't really know what to expect. I mean, I know a little, but I feel like Monday it's going to be a lot of like, probably going to be sitting around a bit because, it's like the first day and I might not
Mm-hmm.
have a ton to do right away, but because I don't know how many people are going to be in the office, I'm going to have to probably go around and be like, can I like help you with something or anything or no? I don't know.
Yeah, they'll
Oh,
definitely first day they'll definitely put you around, or like at least is there much there for them to teach you? At least as far as like how to
um,
do the job.
probably like specifics with the companies I'll be working for or like the people I'll be working for and um the software that we'll be using.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh, okay.
necessarily like how to do accounting per se, but in terms
Okay.
of like 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 office by office, what changes pretty much. That'll probably be what I learn a lot of. And just like some of the intricacies of the software, I'll probably be tweaking some of those to be like, okay, how do I do this? And how do I do this faster? To see like how can I already make myself more efficient at this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like every job you start.
Yeah. So we'll see. But the lady that I'm working for seems really nice. So I'm happy to work for her. It'll be nice to have, from what I understand, like one person to report to as my boss instead of like five or six people that all want everything at the same time, that their
Yeah,
thing is priority and no one else's. And I'm like, okay,
that sounds like way too much to juggle for me,
yep.
anyways.
So that'll be nice.
Cause yeah, you've been without one for a while. That'll be good to get you up and started again.
Yeah, but waking up
Very,
early will kind of suck.
yeah.
But it's a job.
It's a crazy looking climate with everything right now, job
Hmm.
wise, and just getting out there. Man, I need something to do too. Uh, it's nice to do something like this, but it doesn't really like pay anything, unfortunately, unless
Yeah.
I'm doing actual commissions, which is always nice to do. Claude, what am I gonna do with you? Why are you blue? I'm just.
Oh no, that's so weird. When I saw it, I'm like, why? That was like my only question. If it was a different color, like, gold maybe, that would make a little more sense. But no, it's just this bright blue. I'm like, okay.
I guess because I don't know wind Parthia, but blue isn't really the color I think of when I think of wind. At the
Yeah,
same
no.
time, so the main thing with this is gonna be okay. So that's all one image now. Can I play with just the color? If I go to blues here, how much can I control? Even if it's less distracting, to make it a different color instead. So I'm messing with a layer that's called selective
Oh,
color. So selective color can kind of take a color that's already on the image and adjust it just for that hue. Um, and since there's like
are you gonna
there's
change
no
the
other blues
color?
on here, so that it just changes the whole entire thing. So I'm
Oh,
wondering, like, what can I do to make this a little more like less distracting of a blue color?
yeah. Oh, so fancy. I've learned things.
God, I can make it more blue.
Oh
This
no.
looks terrible.
No.
Even if it's like muted like this, right, the way it looks right here looks a little bit better in my opinion, anyways, than like what this looks
Yeah.
like here. Um,
I think my computer reads like it looks at color weird. Like I swear all colors look super faded on my computer.
oh
So
really?
yeah, and I've tried tweaking it and just whatever. But when you darken it like that, it looks kind of purple to me. Like the bottom around his knees looks purple. but other parts I know are blue, so I don't know.
Uh
I think
huh.
it's just me.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little weird that way. Like everyone's monitor is a bit different. I had to like calibrate this one to make sure it somewhat looks like what it should.
Yeah, I've
Um,
tried calibrating it, and I think just like everything looks pale and washed out, and I don't know why. Just this laptop. I did not have good luck with this laptop. Like, storage on it is not what I thought it was when it was advertised. Just,
oh, I hate
I
that.
don't know, man.
Oh man, yeah, false advertisement over here.
I know, I thought it was gonna be more, and it's like I have a full disk, and I'm like, I've barely done anything on this computer, so I don't understand. Like, I had to get an external USB just to like save pictures and save documents and whatever.
Oh,
Been a hassle, so I don't know how long I want this laptop for, but it also is just a fun laptop, so
yeah. I mean, for me, it's like my laptop is so old now, but I still have pretty much all of my designs on there instead. Still, like that's like everything that
oh,
I've,
you
I've
haven't
worked on.
transferred it?
A lot of it, a lot of the important ones are either in Google Drive or I've transported most of the like the main things I've done onto this computer right now. But a lot of it's still on the laptop as it stands because this computer doesn't have a lot of memory right now. It's built more. It was
Oh,
built more for like performance than for storage.
I
So
see.
I'm just like I'm gonna. I guess I have to get like an SSD to store in here because I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know how Windows does this sort of stuff.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna try and make that work. Hopefully soon. I have to like get all this other stuff to make sure that the computer works well and does what I need it to do. Windows.
I know.
I'm gonna leave that right there for now. Verdant wind.
So
Okay.
I'm looking at Claude again.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have two bowstrings? Like under, like below his hand, like around his belt sash thingy?
I think that's a
It,
shadow. Is it the shadow?
oh, is it?
I don't know.
That's, the bowstring makes that much of a shadow? I need
Wait.
to look then.
It like starts here.
Oh,
Wait, and then
it is
maybe
natural.
that's just
Oh,
an
that's
effect. Because there's like another weird line going here. It might just be the effects of the bow. I don't know.
it is. Yeah, I'm looking at like his original art. Yeah, that wasn't any weird. It's just on there. Oh, that's weird.
Hang on.
That's distracting.
This one. Oh, that's just the color. Oops.
Yeah, it's just like random extra lines that they added.
Huh. Okay. That did catch
Carry
my.
on. Sorry.
That
I'm
did.
like, that wasn't you, basically, so don't worry about it.
Oh no, that did catch my eye. And I was like, what's going on here? It's all good though. Oops. What was I doing? Creating that. Oh right, my weird set of layers that I'm gonna throw on.
20 layers.
Pretty much. Oh, look at that one. There we go. We fixed them.
Hey, done did it.
Yeah, sometimes I throw on a gradient map that I have a focus. I know what I'm going to do with it, but then it gives me something like this. I'm just like, you know what? That looks kind of nice. Can I use this somehow?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. We'll leave that hidden for now. Gradient map. Throw that rainbow on for just a moment. Like, what else can I do to neutralize that blueness in his art? Like, I wonder. If I add the dark shading from the one I did for, like, Edelgard, maybe that'll hopefully get that done with as well. Oh,
Oh
that's a
boy. Rainbow. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it shows up like um
Crazy.
it shows up like 8 or 10 seconds after for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was less latency with that. Just a little bit would be nice.
Yeah.
We'll do a
Because I have
soft.
to think about like when you say something, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, sorry
Like
about that.
delay response.
Sorry, that's just how it ends up working with me.
Yeah.
I try to tell myself to slow down with that sort of thing.
Cool. I don't want to like interrupt the process. I'm just here being your random side commentator.
Oh no, it's fine. As long as you don't mind being that commentator or just to chill out and hit and chat with.
It's fine. I have no complaints. It's been very entertaining. And I get to see your art at work, which is kind of what I was hoping when you said like you started streaming. I'm like, oh, I get to see the magic in action. Yes.
I hope it hasn't disappointed.
Oh, oh my God, it's been fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Your support's always anyone's support, really, man. That's always so nice to hear and to just see. Honestly, wasn't sure who I would have looking at this stuff once I started.
It's great stuff, yo. Especially like when you get to tweet the final product, you've said like this was done on stream or whatever, and so if people want to like see it in action, depending on
Yeah,
what you want to make in action, of course.
yeah. It's always nice to go on and be like, hey guys, I did this. You want to see how I did it?
Surprise!
Here we go.
Welcome back.
Oh snap! I totally didn't see it earlier, but thanks for following Neon. Now that you're back, welcome. I'm still screwing around with the same thing.
Still not complaining.
Okay, I'm going to blur this. Going a little bit out of order than the first one, but it's all good.
We've been trying to fuss with, or I've been just like observing, of course, trying to make the blue like less blue, but not like kill the color on the rest of him.
Oh yeah, that was this layer. Oops. Well, yeah, I've already kind of like neutralized a lot of it.
Yeah.
So selective color kind of chose to mess with just the blue itself, and then these little adjustments helped to kind of hide that as well. Yes, we've been staring at Claude this whole time.
Yes, Neon.
I mean, what else am I gonna do on a Saturday? Okay, let's see.
Say like yeah, as I look at like my three charms, my three, not all of him, but one is him.
Gosh, this drop shadow is kind of messing with me. Okay, that's probably better. So I hope this is starting to look somewhat like this Edelgard here. That's partially the point.
Yeah, I can see you
Use my
used
steady
like
here.
it's the same picture image shattered thingy in the back,
Yeah,
but it's like different parts of it. I can tell.
yeah. I don't want to make it like too similar, but at least enough that you can tell it's themed after one another.
Yeah,
This one's always it's a pain to deal with. Well, the color's kind of natural for it though. I admittedly use this piece a lot, and I'm not ashamed of it.
is
Oh,
this
oh wow! I forgot I left him here. Yeah, this was the
part of?
this one right here that's on the screen right now. This
Oh,
Claude. He's the one that I cut out the bow for. That's why I needed him upside
oh,
down. But we don't
memeing
need
it
him
up
here.
somehow. Of
He always manages to sneak in there. Joe Zijo would be proud.
course. Is this part that you pulled, like the flaming part? Was that on Edelgard's as well? Or, well, not
Yeah.
Edelgard's. By less, excuse me. By less like Smash Wallpaper.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I pretty much didn't edit that one at all. Like, it was just the colors because like the flame with the orange that's on here, and then like the
Yeah,
natural like hues of blue. That was pretty much like perfect for it. So I didn't end up changing much of it. I just
nice.
added like a fire effect to the creator sword, and that just like oh it worked out for both of them for male and female.
Greater Sword suddenly is the Blazing Blade. Just
Yes, it's on fire.
kidding.
Um, let's see here. What am I gonna do with this? So you guys are right on top here. These should be lower, probably underneath that. Okay, yeah. Well, that color kind of blends in. What should I do with this one? So do that same clipping mask on here. Oh, got some golden going on here now.
That's a finally.
Finally.
Finally the right color. Jeez. Not
So
this like blue.
yeah, these effects are like my best friend. I've had them for so many little things that I've
Nice.
done, whether they're like a major part of it or just like just a tiny little accent to what's going on. It's just been so useful to have those on here. Also, just as like my clutch because sometimes I just can't get on here what I want to for effects. Like I can't just build them from scratch as easily or as like appropriately. Like
And you're just like, let's just light things on fire.
I just can't make everything I can from scratch with a reasonable amount of time that I have. So
Oh no. Are you still
hmm,
having that issue, Neon?
what was happening?
Is he can't log into Twitch on his computer for whatever reason,
Huh?
but it works
Oh
on
no.
mobile. Like, what is happening?
Oh man. I'm sorry. This is like definitely not something to watch on mobile because I have like just a very small portion of the computer screen like dedicated to what I'm doing. I do gotta try and zoom in more. Oops, not that much. Oh my lord. Okay. Sometimes I'll accidentally do a little click of the magnifying glass and it just zooms in like maximum.
That even I can say that's a little too close.
Is not the close-up we need. Okay. So this now, what can we put over here? Verdant wind. It says verdant wind, but there's like no green associated whatsoever.
I know, right? This shape thing that you're using. I know it's probably not what it's supposed to look like, but to me it looks like an upside down plane, like fighter plane, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like appropriate for the voice actor? Question mark.
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure he was in the Air Force.
Yeah, I believe so. That man is very accomplished. I'm jealous. Our boy.
Watching him do like stunts has been wild. I've seen him do some of like the stunts from Three Houses, and I'm like, oh my God, like what is happening?
Are you actually are you actually a Fire Emblem character?
For real. Oh, well, can you not? Hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry, not you. Not. I don't,
Oh no, I was reading too. I was like, dang, that sucks. Why would Chrome do that?
can you not have it sent to your email and just like log into your email on your computer? That's weird.
So strange.
Oh, I
Is
see.
this not okay? Here we go. Hmm. One more of these.
Oh, weird. Well, you can get like text back soon. That's kind of important.
Yeah, seriously.
You been able to catch any of the SGDQ runs this week?
Oh snap! I haven't. I haven't even been watching any of those.
I haven't either, and I need to watch some of them later. That's what I ended up having to do last time was I went to the YouTube channel. I had to catch the VOD for most of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only one I got to see live was Portrait of Ruin, which I was pretty happy about because I that's my
Oh yeah.
favorite of the Castlevania games. But the rest I had to
Very
watch
nice.
later.
Yeah, I definitely need to catch up on some of these. I've just been like, that's like the perfect thing to me to like design too in the background. Just like have something that's
Hmm.
just playing there because I definitely there are some things that are happening during that they do some trickery, and I even if I'm watching my full attention, I won't know what just happened.
Yep. Yeah, I'd have it on in the background, but I'd want to see what they did for Twilight Princess. Sure.
Oh yeah.
What, sir? What, sir? Okay.
Hmm. Oh, was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was answering my dad.
Oh, no problem.
I thought I caught the mutant time, but I guess not. Oopsie.
No worries.
Wow, he looks so golden now. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't think this is
You
the
really tweaked his art. Wow.
the blue is probably not an issue right now. Hopefully,
Nope.
the main structure of all these, just for reference, it looks like is going to be. So we have the um the borders I put on like every single thing I do nowadays. Is like they have like the bottom border will be down here on this corner,
Hmm.
and then on the top is just a very light shadow, just so like for some screens so that it doesn't show too much distraction against like it has like your battery level, your Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And then from there, the rest of the layers is just like the solid color that relates to them the most. So Dimitri will have blue. Lysithia, I guess I'll put purple because that's like her major main scheme going on.
Yeah.
Um, and then like the same crazy looking background for back there, we have
Hmm.
that image that we're going to be using for both. And then the character themselves with the drop shadow, the character here. I have actually I didn't do it here. Oh yeah, I did. The blur, which has like a very light blur. You can't really tell, I don't think, unless I actually grab it and move it around. But this is a very light, like lightened blur, so that it shows a bit more glow to them when you have it on. You can
Oh,
mostly tell that from like the outlines, like the black lines
I see.
specifically. And then we have yeah, these layers go right here so that they're on top of them, and then just a whole mess of adjustment layers that change. Like if you remove one, it's not too much of a difference, but if you take them all off, you can tell a little bit more that's happening in there.
Yeah.
Then these effects will be used to some degree, the little flamey, glowing, glittery effects there, because it just adds some a bit of a nice accent to them. And then just a couple more on top where they kind of bring the whole color scheme together um, a bit better. So that can always be adjusted more too. That's my phrase. It can always be adjusted more as you go along. This layer, I have no idea what it's doing here. What did I do with this? Oh, that's the bowstring. Whoops. Don't want to mess with that one.
Please no. Oh no.
So yeah, that's gonna be the main like style that I do the rest of the ones with as well. I'll probably work on that later tonight. I'm gonna try and really go at it because I want to. Hopefully, that'd be cool. I could just upload all four of them at the same time tomorrow, maybe, in like early morning.
That was gonna be my next question. Like, would you tweak these two and like put them out tonight and then do the other two, or like keep all four together?
I would like to have them all on the same post if possible, just because
Yeah,
I'm pretty much close to having these done anyways. Um,
it's like same banner, same tweet. They all forfeit on the tweet anyways.
yeah, yeah.
Like there's
Beforehand,
five.
it's always so convenient for like Twitter because like there's always four in a banner,
Yep.
or unless they have the Tempest Trials Grand Hero or whatever, they're kind of off to the side.
Yeah, but George doesn't match these two like four. Anyways, not even like the same game.
Yeah, but let's see here. I can sharpen him just a little bit, just a little much. Same with Edelgard. This ended up turning into an Edelgard and Claude stream, so whoops.
True.
I don't think
It's a special bonus.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. I don't know. I kind of worked with Edelgard a lot faster than I thought I would.
You took a lot less tweaking because like you had to tweak a lot with Claude's art and then with the blue too, like just drawing the
Yeah,
rest of his art and then like dealing with everything that's not a matching color.
that was like the majority of this stream was just adjusting Claude so that
Messing with Claude's bow.
he would work with the background and everything. But yeah, I think from here I'm just gonna like do little tweaks of the color, like this right here, um,
Yeah.
nudging around like the background art like that, making it just a little bit lighter. Just it's the tiniest things. Yeah, I'll
Fancy.
leave that as it is. Oh boy, yeah.
I'm
I think
very
that's
excited to
these two. I think that's pretty much gonna be wrapped up for this stream then. I'm sorry, did I cut you off? What you were gonna say?
Oh no, just like I'm excited to use this. I have 'cause I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 right now. I have Morgan Bridget as my wallpaper, but I'm like, but this Claude looks real good, and like this should be my next one for sure.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm always so humbled when anybody wants to use these on their actual backgrounds. I'll upload these to my drive. I'll put the link on Twitter. Hopefully, people will notice it and share it. That would be really nice. Cause man, we're getting closer to like 4,000, just a little bit at a time.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Yay!
I totally botched doing a raffle for like earlier, like I guess 3.5k. So I definitely want to make a bigger one for 4,000 whenever that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who hasn't already, you can follow me on Twitter at Evernight Studio. And I didn't do this last time, so I'm sorry. But where can we find you on social media, Kristen?
I am Kristenten 2025, but on Twitter I am at KK's tweeting. But Kristenten 2025 is my Twitch handle. It's what you can find me on in Discord, but I'm pretty much on Twitter and Twitch. I mean, I'm on the Switch too, and if you want to add me in Fire Emblem Heroes or in Duel Links, if anyone else does Duel Links, which is me and Neon, let me know. But yeah, I'm mostly on Twitter, so at KK's tweeting is probably the fastest way you'll find me, either there or just around Discord.
Oh, for sure. Very nice. And yeah, thanks to anyone that was watching. We're about to head out right now, so thank you for joining me as well again, Kristen. It's always nice to chat with you while we're doing these.
Thank you for having me on.
And yes, Neon does play Duel Links on occasion. I do not.
I know.
I I I only watch and kind of can understand because I remember the show from a long time ago. and you're much more knowledgeable at this than I am, for sure.
I've just started using a new deck as of today, and I'm like, oh, what a mess. So I don't know if I'm going to be
Oh snap!
Discord streaming that anytime soon because it is a big struggle. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, I'll try joining if I can, if we have the time. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for joining, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this off right now because I'm gonna trail off on other topics if I don't. So
Okay.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.